What is up, guys? It's Bankrupt Dope back with another video, and today we're back on Star Rail. And Kafka, she was talking to me, and next thing you know, I just went blank, and out of nowhere, I had 10,000 Stellar Jade. I'm not sure what happened, but something happened, and I just magically ended up with this, and something told me that I have to summon on the standard banner to get Welt so that I can have a full mono imaginary team, even though I don't have the team ready at all. I don't really know how that happened, but here we are. I guess we're gonna finish the standard banner now. We're 80 away. So either we get Welt before that. Yeah, that's the only option here, is getting Welt before the 80. Because obviously I don't have 80's worth of Stellar Jade. So let's go ahead and get into this. But before we do that, I hope you're having a good day, Dan. If you're having a good day, every day gets better. You already know the drill. Let's get into these summons. Now, I just like I don't know how many times you guys heard me say it before. I enjoy playing the game. I like doing things in the game. And therefore, I'm summoning. I'm summoning, I'm getting characters, I'm building out teams. Because I like to play the game. I think it's very boring. You've heard me say it plenty of times. I think it's ridiculous to just be limited to 8 characters to carry me through the whole game. And I'm just there. Like, that's it. That's all I do. I'm limited to 8 characters. I can't try anything else. I think it's very dumb. I think I don't know. Defeats the entire purpose of a gacha, in my personal opinion. There are so many gachas out there that, yes, you might not be able to max them out in some, but like at some point you can, at the minimum, take on every event that you want with as many different teams, you know? And I feel like with this game, with the MiHoYo brand, you don't get that. You can get all these characters, but you can't build them, and it's a chore to build them. I think it's ridiculous. Like, personally, I think that's a very ridiculous way to have a game run. I think it's ridiculous that people think it's a good way to run, because it isn't. It isn't. You pay to play. You play to play. So, no, I am not happy when I'm restricted to and I can't use the characters that I'm summoning for. In my brain, I can run a full mono imaginary team. I can run my full quantum team. These are things that I want to be able to do at a reasonable time at that, you know? I hate having RNG just facilitate everything I do, and due to RNG, I can't use this character because the character is not providing anything to the team because I just don't have any good roles. I don't know. That's just me. I think it's very irritating and not fun. It's, for me, those kind of things, it's just not fun. To call the content grind to beat the memory of chaos, like the grind of just getting my characters leveled up, is not content for me personally. As a person that plays Dokkan Battle, and I'll show you guys what I mean one of these days. I'll go ahead and upload a Dokkan Battle video, and I'll show you what I mean when I say it's not content, because the content are the challenging events, not everything up to it, because they know that that's not content. That's why it's expedited. The reason most games have a fast leveling up system for your characters and everything like that is because that itself, just simply, truth be told, is not actual content. Content are the events they put in place for you to take on that are, the bosses. That is content. But yet, MiHoYo, this is why I always say they're smart. They decided, let's change up the narrative. Let's have you leveling up your characters be the content. And that's why I'm so unenthused and unmotivated when I get to the point where most people say, oh, but you have to do the grind to do the event, and that's the content. When you play so many other gachas, it's hard to be entertained by that part of the game because it's not entertaining. If I had to play Dokkan Battle and I had to, so there was a moment, right, in that game where you had to grind for medals to awaken your characters. And everyone despised having to grind 77 medals. So, within about, half a day, you could have enough medals to awaken your character. And that in itself was annoying for players. And so they expedited that process. You can refill your stamina. You can boost You can do so many things. You can essentially get a character to match. You can awaken a character in a little 30 minutes because they changed up the way they do things and they realize this is not content. Grinding materials for your character is not content. So they change it. That's a part of it. Sure, even if you don't have it, you still have to waste your time grinding the metals and everything like that. But once you do that, you get into the real content. And that real content being the events. And that's why I mostly always complain when I play this game, because I'm doing the part that other games expedites and realizes in content, you know. So yes, MOC is nice to beat, but one floor of MOC is not content. And that's why I always complain so much, because especially when it's the same MOC. It's been the same MOC this entire thing. It's literally it's the only one thing that you can do as a in-game player. There's nothing else. So I hope you all can understand where I come from when I speak as a person who spends, and why I complain so much, and why I think that they could do more in terms of the content that they have in this game. Because there's just not much for anyone that once you start beating stuff, there's just not much here. It just isn't. But it is what it is. We trying to get well, because if I could just create the, I think I just got a light cone, by the way. That kind of sucks. I couldn't hear the music all the way. I think I got a light cone though. But like if I could build more teams a lot easier than what I could, I would be a lot more, I would feel more free, and I think I wouldn't be angry so much. Like, I'd be a lot more chill if I simply could just at least build more teams. MiHoYo. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Ugh, friggin' stinks. But yeah, I just want to build more teams. If I ain't gonna get the content, at least let me build the teams so I can at least have fun. Like, I would love to just sit here and have fun building people up, but I can't even do that, unfortunately. So we got Night on the Milky Way. What does this do? For every enemy on the field, increase attack by 9% up to 5 seconds. That stinks already. Weakness break. When an enemy is inflicted with weakness break, the damage dealt by the wearer increases by 30% for one turn. Ugh. That's why people don't like Himiko, huh? How far away are we? 281, y'all. We are at 281. Hold up, we gotta scavenge the brain for a second. We can figure this out. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back now. For what was y'all, it was just 1 second. It took me a little second to go ahead and get what I had to do done. But we are back. Let's go ahead and get in for this other warp. Oh my goodness. It's a shame because we still need to get 10 more to go ahead and finish this out. And then the real grind starts for the building up essentially 3 imaginary characters. It's gonna be a grind for a little bit. What it is, what it is. I'm invested. Dog water. The least y'all can do is go ahead and give me a character. Okay, we hit exchange. We grab 8 of these because we are foolish. We need 320. I know what to do. Okay. I'm finna go ahead and wrap this up. Can we pull another 5-star though before that? No, we cannot. It'd have been very nice to actually pull it, especially if we would put a Lycone there. That would have been really nice, especially Welt's Lycone. Oh, that would have been crazy. But it is what it is. We didn't get that, but it's okay. It's okay. Go ahead and get all of this. Dang, where the characters at? Arlen, there we go. Okay, say it. On our way to maxing out all the characters. Now, we got literally the entire right side of the screen. We got Branya, we got Japard, we got Clara, we got Yangsheng, we got Bailu. These are the only 2 we don't have. And even though we just pulled Himiko's Lycone, As much as I would love to go ahead and grab her because we have a light cone and we can build her, I just ain't gonna do it. There's not much need for her. There is nothing. She just doesn't fit any role that I need at all. I can pretty much power my way through anybody that has a fire weakness by using. I mean, you can really do that with anybody, right? You can always just use the other weaknesses. I think there's only like one character that's a mono weakness, and it's freaking Svarog. And no, Svarog isn't. No, it's just. Is it Brian or is it the other one, Lucacolia? One of them is a mono weakness character. There's only like one character in the game that's only weak to one thing. Outside of that, everybody else has more than one weakness. So, you know, as nice as she is, don't need her fire. Don't really care for her follow-ups. I'm good on her. I'll get her later. At some point, we will end up on her and we'll build her. But today, we grabbed the animest of the anime characters in this game. Probably one of the coolest characters. Like, even through all of the other, like, these nice animations, I think I like Welt's ult the most. It's just right. Like, he's, like, that's really powerful. His ult is powerful. Like, it's like the Chidori Planet Splitter off of the Naruto Storm games. Like, that's what it looks like to me. That's what it feels like to me. He's the only one, like, he screams that, like, he's actually the most powerful character on this game. Like, if you ask me to rank everybody on this list, who's the strongest? Just based off of the animations, Welt. Welt is like just visually stronger than every character that they've released. Period. That includes Embobber, Lune, Fu Xuan, all of them. He is stronger than all of them. Like his ult's just so nice. I love it. So we're going to pick him up. Make sure we're right. Yep, well. One more time. Alright. And there he is. Welt has joined the team. By the way, who are these two people in this fragment? 3 people. Is the one up? Is that that's is that the Welsh up there? I don't think it is. I can't tell. I don't think this is Welsh. That might be a whole different character. There's this person over here on the right, and there's these 2 people down here on the bottom. Who are all these people? If you know, let me know down below, because I don't know who they are. Probably people important. Maybe they've explained it. Or something about like he's like I don't know how accurate it was, but like he's like a god in a human body. So are these like maybe his old like just bodies that he's used before? Question mark. One of these is his true self. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But we got him. So the road to Mono Imaginary actually is already capable. I can already do the Mono Imaginary actually. I didn't even think about that. Something that I can already do. That we have Losha, we have Yukong, we have where the rest of them at? Well, there's one more, isn't there? Wait, hold on, my brain is not functioning. I gotta go to this page here to think about this. 1, 2, 3. Mono Imaginary isn't a thing yet. Ew. You do need. So it's Silverwolf in a slot. Okay. My brain never functioned that Silverwolf is in that 4th slot currently on those mono teams. Didn't realize that. But Imbibitor will fully make it a fully imaginary team. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. So I got work to do. Oh, I don't want to send you. Heck no. You're not my priority right now. Nice, we got that. One away to getting that, which will be useful, I think. Got this, which is nice, but we're also one away from getting ultimate regenerates 10 more energy for the target ally, which would be nice, really nice. And that's a maxed out Don Hung, who unfortunately we probably will never use until we get to the point where we can like really do what we need to do with the rest of our characters. Access to free revive, that's nice. But until we can get to where we've got the rest of our 5 stars built, when we get the rest of the 5 stars built, like when it gets to the point where we finally max out our 5 stars and like they are comfortably great in all content, that's when I can start working on my 4 stars. And getting them built up, starting with harmony and abundance and all them first, and then DPS go last because I don't need any of those. So it's just we're gonna eventually get to use all these people fully. I'm gonna start doing randomizers. Like I want to get to the point where I can randomize my team and go in and take on events, see if we can beat it. That's what I want to be able to do. We will get there. So we got Wilt. So thank you for watching. If you watch, actually, what are his what are his eidolons? So after what uses his abilities are enhanced, the next 2 times he uses basic attack or skill, there's an additional damage. The target equal to 50% of his basic attacks damage multiplier or 80% of his skill damage multiplier respectively. Okay. When this talent is triggered, what would generate 3 energy? I guess his talent's probably triggered more often than what I think. Base chance for skill to inflict speed reduction increases by 35%. Okay, that's not bad. So it just increases the chance. Okay, but you can really just go for EHR for that, right? I would think, to get this to hit more, but still a good increase to base. When using skill, deals damage 1 extra time to a random enemy. That seems probably great if you're really trying to build him as a extreme DPS, but other than that, it seems very just to read it. But like I said, we don't have his light cone, so we just have all of these. We'll have to figure out what we're going to slap on them at some point. I'll think about all that later. He doesn't do dot damage, but that first part seems like it'll help. What about this one? Increase the word's effect hit rate. Probably this one. I don't know if we're going to have many debuffs on, so I don't know if we're going to slap that on at all. We'll figure it out. This video is long enough. I need to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for watching if you watch. Drop a like on the video if you liked it. Comment something down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.